Hi everybody, this is Samantha from the Law Offices of Samantha Wolfe, and I'm excited because I'm here today with a very special guest who also happens to be one of my favorite people. Let me introduce you to her.
Hi, I'm Mai and I'm in 8th grade.
Mai is also one of my nieces, which everybody who's received our newsletter, we have a new feature, Centerpieces with the Nieces, and we thought to go along with that, it might be nice for us to have Maya and Lily ask me some questions that we can upload to our YouTube channel. So Maya has a couple of questions that we're going to talk about today. So Maya, what's your first question?
What is a will?
Okay, so a will is when you die, when you kick the bucket, it's just a set of rules that say what assets you have and how they're distributed. So what is the most important asset that you have? Would it be your bike?
Yes, probably.
Okay, so let's say you decided, if I die, I want my bike to go to
Lily.
Oh, you're such a nice sister. So it would go to Lily. So the will would just be in writing saying upon my death, I want my bike to go to my sister Lily. So it's just a set of rules that say if I die, what assets do I want to go to which people, and either the amount or the specific asset. So the will just kind of says whatever stuff I have, this is how I want it divided if I should pass away. That's what a will is.
Okay.
What's the next question?
What is probate?
Okay, so probate, if we're talking about how the will is a set of rules that distributes the asset, probate is the process by which we can do that. So let's just say that you decided that you wanted me to make sure Lily gets your bike. I would be the executor in that scenario. So the will would say, I'm appointing Aunt Sam as my executor. That gives me the legal authority to be able to transfer your bike to Lily. Probate is the process by which I get appointed as the executor, and then I'm given the power to actually transfer your bike from you to Lily if you would pass away. So probate is just how we get your assets distributed the way you want according to the will.
Okay. Does Lily have to pay to get my bike?
Oh, poor Lily, she is gonna have to pay to get your bike. So in Pennsylvania, there's an inheritance tax. That's a tax that applies when you die, and it's gonna say based on the relationship to you, that person may have to pay tax. So Lily, as your sibling, pays at 12% in Pennsylvania. So if, let's say, your bike is worth $100, she's gonna pay 12% of $100 to be able to receive your bike. Let's say, though, that you thought your dad would really appreciate it,
No.
riding around on your bike. Let's just say he would. So in your will, you say my bike goes to dad. My job as the executor would be making sure it gets to your dad. He's only gonna pay 4.5% because he's your dad. And Pennsylvania says that if it's a direct lineal descendant or if it's an ancestor, they only pay 4.5%. So it's all about who the person is that's receiving it and what the relationship is to you. So the short answer is Lily is gonna have to pay to get your bike, although I'm sure she would have no problems paying that because it is just a fantastic bike. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here, Maya. I appreciate your questions.
Thank you for inviting me.
Sure.